What's up guys, I'm Belamy Prime and this is Prime Survival. I'm in a bit of danger right now because I am hunting Endermen because we're going to be going for a End Stronghold today and we're going to need some Ender Pearls to do that. So we're going to be killing a few of these guys and we're just running around in the desert biome at the back of our village here, and this guy's giving us a little bit of trouble. But I actually discovered something that's quite fun to do. When these guys stop... is that creeper going to explode? Not quite. Let's kill this Enderman real quick first. Ugh. Okay, let's go ahead and create some distance over here to get away from all those skeletons. Come on over here, buddy. Let's go. Okay, is he going to follow us? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's go over here and chase him down ourselves, because this guy doesn't want to seem to fight us. Hey. Fight each other, you jerks. Oh god. Okay, we got quite a few mobs around us right now. Where is he? There we go. Get those pearls. Alright, there's quite a few mobs here. I'm just going to go ahead and cheese it, get out of this area. I'm going to show you guys something that I actually found that was... that I just kind of discovered, which is, maybe someone's done this before, I don't know, but this is just really unnecessary, but also super fun to do. Is this a ravine? Okay, that's a ravine. I'm looking for a creeper. Okay, there's an enderman here first, real quick. Let's try and get this guy to come over here. So, if you guys aren't already aware, if you want to get an enderman to actually travel to you and aggro to you from a distance, you can actually just go ahead and look into their eyes directly, and they will aggro to you from pretty much any distance, as long as they're rendered in. But let's go ahead and show you guys what I discovered here. So, what I've been doing is I've been running straight at creepers like this, and they're just turning around, jumping. It didn't really work there. There's too much stuff in the way. Let's try it on this creeper right here. Let's go. Whoa! There we go. So I've just been kind of sprinting at them, getting them to explode, turning around, blocking with my shield to block all of the damage, and kind of using the propulsion from the creeper explosion to continue traveling. It's not necessarily faster than just running past them, but it's just kind of fun to do. So I've been doing that a lot while running out here in the desert. We see any more Endermen? We can see our villages over there in the distance. But mostly we're just running around at the moment looking for those bright purple eyes, because we're trying to get as many Ender Pearls as we can before it's daytime. And I saw one sneaky down into this cave over here. Where did you go? I want to fight you. Here he is. Alright. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Oh, hello, spider. Alright, how many have we got now? 16. Actually, we got more than 16. We've got 26. Okay, that should be more than enough for what we're doing here, but we're going to find, just for the sake of fun, we're going to find one more creeper to try our little maneuver again here real quick. Come over here, buddy. What we're going to do is we're going to jump on him like this, and we're going to go boom! Alright, that's so fun to do. Shields are just it's one of the funnest things they've put in Minecraft in recent days. Alright. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Boom! There we go. It's so completely unnecessary, and it is absolutely destroying my my durability on my shield. You can see that it's taken quite a bit of damage from blocking all that creeper damage. Oh gosh. Okay, there's quite a few mobs here, so what we're gonna do is this. Boom! There we go. Killed a couple mobs there. Alright, that's pretty funny. We're going to move out of here now because we don't actually need any more Ender Pearls for what we're trying to do today, which is great. Get out of here, spider. We don't want your business. Alright, now, we're going to head back into our village here. I'm pretty sure we showed you guys this second bridge we made here the other day. What's that? Okay, that's a zombie with enchanted armor over here in the distance, I think. Yeah. It's a skeleton. Wow, he's really juiced up. What is that? Leather armor? He's covered from head to toe. I kind of just want to kill him just for the sake of it. Alright, now we're not going to actually do a creeper. What do we call that? A creeper bop? I don't know. Maybe someone else has made a name for it in the past before, but we're not going to worry about that today. It's just something that I kind of discovered while hunting Enderman that I thought was kind of fun and worth sharing. But we have 26 Ender Pearls here, so that's quite a few and more than enough for what we're going to be doing today. Now, before we go ahead and start on our adventure to finding our End Stronghold, we're going to show you guys something. So this here is an Ender chest. It's a very special chest, and it's very, very useful to kind of keep on your person almost at all times. Now you can see that I've put some valuables here in the Ender chest. I got some of my diamonds, the ancient debris we found in the Nether, some blocks of gold, some golden apples that I made, the lodestone we also found in the Nether, a compass next to that which I'll explain, and some spare acacia logs. Now, to make one of these chests, you have to first get some blaze rods from the Nether, from some blazes, and turn those into blaze powder. So you go ahead and just put them in the crafting window like so, and you get blaze powder. And then you'll place an ender pearl. Oh, can we place an ender pearl? There we go. And a blaze powder to get an eye of ender. We can then take some obsidian and surround it like a chest, and then we get an ender chest like so. Now, the thing that makes these chests special is if we place one chest here and a second chest anywhere around the world, it can be in the overworld, in the end, in the nether, any dimension, it doesn't matter. You notice we saw all our items in that chest over there. We just crafted this chest, and if we place it down, we can actually access everything from our other chest in this one right here. And this can be done from pretty much anywhere. And you can pick this chest up and carry it with you. You'll just need yourself a Silk Touch pickaxe. So I got a Silk Touch one right here, and I can go ahead and break this chest, and I can bring it with me wherever I want. So as long as I have this one back at my base, I can always access my ender chest from here, and I can bring this one with me, place it down anytime that I need, and access the stuff in my ender chest. And you can also just destroy this one here, and that's all of my ender chests gone. I don't have any more placed down in the world, but it doesn't matter because I can just place another one and all my items are still stored in there because they're technically stored in, I believe it's meant to kind of be another dimension or some sort. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm going to leave this one here for the time being. And we're going to start working on getting ourselves sorted, ready to go to the End Stronghold. So now that I used up all of my obsidian, I'm actually going to go ahead and get myself just a little bit more of obsidian. Actually, do I need to? How much have I got? 6 here. I can get another. Yeah, I should absolutely be fine. We shouldn't need to get any more obsidian here. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this string away. This efficiency enchanted book I had can go away. We shouldn't need all of these blaze rods. We'll just take a couple extra blaze powders just in case, and we'll put the rest of these away. Gosh, there's so many zombies dying outside this wall right now. The sand can go in here, the spider eye can go in here, and there. Our inventory looks a little bit better. Now, I've got quite a few torches here, more than I'll probably need on this adventure, but we may as well take them while we got inventory space. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to craft a few eyes of ender here with let's start with 5 actually. We'll go 5 eyes of ender, and we'll put them on our bar like so, and the rest of our pearls can kind of sit there for the time being in our inventory. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start hunting for the End Stronghold. Now to do this, we have to get away from that creeper because we don't want him blowing up our wall, and all you're going to do is you're going to take your eye of ender, stand in a nice open area. It doesn't necessarily have to be open, but we're going to do it anyway. And you just want to right click and throw it. And then, there we go, it's going in the same direction we were moving. That's great. Now this is either going to float up into the air in a certain direction and break, or it can drop like it just did there. And that is kind of indicating that our stronghold is in that direction. So if we get, it has nothing to do with which direction you're facing. If I face this way and throw my Eye of Ender, it's still going to fly back in that direction and kind of show us where to go. And you can see just like that, it can break. So that's why we're bringing a couple extra with us, so we don't run dry on our adventure. But what I'm actually going to do before we go looking for our stronghold is I'm going to save a few coordinates here, because we don't want to get lost and not be able to find our way back to our village here. And I just remembered one other thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a bed with us. And I'll explain why when we get to the stronghold. But we're going to take our village coordinates. So we're going to press F3 to bring up our cheat sheet here. And then we're going to press F2 to take a screenshot. So we know that we're at minus 1,992, 69, and minus 1,802 for our village. And we're actually also going to go inside the Nether Portal up here and take the coordinates of our position within the Nether as well. Alright, so we're in the Nether by our portal. We're really quickly going to open our cheat sheet once again, take a screenshot of those coordinates, and then we're going to forget about that for now. We'll use those a little bit later on, but we'll explain that when we get to it. So now that we're back out in the overworld, we're going to go ahead and start heading towards our stronghold location and see if we can't find it. So we're going to go back out here in the open, and we know that our Eye of Ender started floating in that general direction. So that's where we're going to start. Alright, so we're out here by our iron farm that we made the other day, and we're going to go ahead and throw another Eye of Ender just to see if it's going in the right direction again. And yes, we're going in the right general direction. Hopefully this one doesn't break. It broke, of course. That's no big deal. We got plenty more of those where that come from. Now, when it comes to finding your stronghold, you may be able to find it, just right beneath where you decided to set up shop and build your base, if you're really lucky. But other times, it can be, 1,000, 2,000, sometimes it could be even 5,000 blocks away. It really just depends on RNG, but we're going to go ahead and keep heading in this direction, and hopefully we don't have to travel too far before finding our stronghold. Alright, so first thing you're going to notice is that our biome has changed slightly. We're in a bit of a snowy biome now. We just crossed over that mountain, and we're going to go ahead and throw another Eye of Ender in this direction and see if it goes the same direction. Yep, it does. So we're going to continue on this way, and we're going to travel another, say, 2, 3, maybe 400 blocks in this direction, and then we'll throw another Eye of Ender and see what happens. Alright, so we've traveled quite a distance. That's the mountain we just came from. That's about our 200, 300, 400 blocks or so there. I'm going to throw another Eye of Ender here, and we're still going in the same direction. It's highly likely that we're going to be traveling for some time here, and unfortunately our eye just broke there, but we're going to keep on continuing until we get some difference in direction from our Eye of Ender there. Alrighty, we've travelled another 500 blocks or so, and my god, this biome has been a large one. It's stretched over quite a distance. What's this biome called again? It is called a snowy tundra, of course. We're going to go ahead and throw another eye here and see which direction we're going to go. And, oh, okay. It looks like we've changed directions a little bit, and of course it breaks. But we're going to head over in this direction. Hey, there's some polar bears here. I'm not gonna bother you, sir. You can go about your business. You're too cute for me to fight at the moment. Now, a change of direction is good. That means we're generally getting closer to our stronghold. So we're going to keep on moving this way, and since we moved a little bit, we'll throw another one and see where it goes. Alright, we're going backwards here again, so we're kind of zeroing in on the location right now. So we're going to move a little bit this way, and see if we can't throw it again. Let's go from here, maybe. And we're going backwards here now. That's great. It's pretty much going to be, most likely, right below us here. So let's throw one more and see what it does. Where'd it go? Alright, it's going down. Alright, that's what we want. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to... what's the best play here? Firstly, we're going to press F3 to bring up our coordinates, and we're going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. We only ended up having to go about 1,500 blocks away, which is pretty good. We can go ahead and grab our Eye of Ender here. And our best play would be to come over this direction just a little bit here so we can dig down in a kind of angle like so. And we're going to take out our shovel here and start heading down. I'll put some torches out here just in case we need to surface. We don't want to be in the complete darkness. And let's go ahead and start heading down. We want to take our Silk Touch pickaxe off. Alright, let's go ahead and head down here and see if we can't run into our stronghold. Now, sometimes it can be tough for you to find your stronghold, but what we're looking out for while digging down here is a change in blocks. Now, we're looking for kind of stone brick blocks, or mossy stone brick blocks, or cracked ones, and that will generally mean we've hit an outside wall of our stronghold. So that's what we're going to be looking for while moving down here. Now, if we get a couple levels down and we don't seem to find anything, we'll go ahead and throw another Eye of Ender. But we can press F3 here. We're at about level 51 in terms of depth, so we're going to keep going down, and here we go. We found some brick. That's what we're looking for. So if we dig out a little bit of this area here, you can see there's a mossy one here, and yeah, so we're kind of right on top of one of the portions of our stronghold here. So let's go ahead and we'll dig down just a little bit here, and we'll dig in the side of the wall. There we go. Alright, we're in, and we got the advancement I Spy. So now we are in our stronghold. It's time to explore, because there are a few cool things that we can actually find in our stronghold. The first of which is going to be a library. There can also be random chests laying around with some nice loot in them. You can find here. Well, speaking of which, we found a library and one of the random chests. So this is actually completely unrelated to the library itself. It's just happened to spawn right next to it, and each library can actually have up to 2 chests in it. So we're gonna see if we can find one of them. Here we go. Here's one, and we got some enchantments in them. Protection 3, not bad. Fire protection and sharpness, also not bad. Punch, and there's also a bunch of books, which is pretty cool. We're going to make our way through here. Do we have any shears on us? We don't, actually. But we're going to go ahead and take the ladder up to the second story here, because that's where our other chest is going to be, and it'll usually be in one of the corners, like this one over here. And this one's just got a bunch of books in it. which is absolutely fine. Now, what I'm actually going to do, since I have a good trading setup back at my village, is I'm actually going to break all of these bookcases, because I actually want all of the books. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and really quickly skip forward, and I'm going to break all of these to collect all the books, and we'll probably throw them all into our ender chest, and then take them when we get back to our village, because we're going to trade all of these for emeralds, since we have a lot of really good trades. Basically, every one of these books is an emerald, because we have 1-for-1 trades with books and emeralds back at our village. So this is actually an extremely valuable room for us, because yeah, lots of emeralds. So I'll be right back after I've decimated this library. Alright, so we've basically completely cut out our library here, and we're going to go ahead and throw all of those books that we collected into our ender chest here, and then grab our Silk Touch pickaxe and pick this one up and get it back in our inventory there. So those are all going to be translated essentially into emeralds when we get back. So that was more than, 10, 12, 13 stacks of books. So that's a lot of emeralds when we get back to our village. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We're going to keep exploring the stronghold now. So we're going to head back out this way, try and get this level down. Oh, okay, we got some stairs down here. Now, what we're looking for, firstly, and first and foremost, is the portal room. The portal room is the most important place in the stronghold that we're looking for, and we're going to need some blocks here. Let's grab these andesite ones and build a little bit of a walkway here for us to cross through safely. So yeah, we're looking for the portal room right now, and in the portal room is going to give us an access to the end, and it looks like we found a second library. So we may actually be filling up our ender chest with a couple more books here, because like I said, these are essentially a bunch of emeralds. So once again, I will be right back. Now, it actually looks like a large portion of this library was cut in half by this naturally forming cave here. So instead of staying and getting the rest of those books and building under them for all of that effort, we're actually going to head back up the stairs here and keep exploring the rest of our stronghold here. So we got more than enough books so far, I think, so that should be no problem whatsoever. Let's see what's in behind here. We have another door here. What have we got back here? So you can see these places can be quite large. We got another chest here. Anything special? No, just a little bit of iron. Nothing too special. What have we got back here? Nothing. Just a random room. We got another random room. Oh, no, this leads somewhere? Nope, not quite. So it can actually take some time for you to find the portal room. And a great tip that a lot of people like to give is the fact that sometimes when opening and checking behind doors, you may actually run into dead ends, but sometimes because of the similar situation with the library, certain walls could actually be intersected by certain caves and things like that. So sometimes it's actually good to check behind walls and make sure that there isn't anything unseen behind things. So we'll show that if we happen to run into anything. But right now, I am completely lost. I'm not even sure which direction I'm meant to be going here, but we're just going to keep on roaming around kind of mindlessly until we stumble upon anything decent. We'll keep breaking these doors and heading on down. Generally, the portal room is at one of the lowest points in the stronghold. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm looking at broken parts. So sometimes this could just be straight up part of a cave. It's the end of the stronghold and there's nothing there. But I always like to dig past in some of these parts that are generally corridors. But in this case, it's just the edge of the stronghold and there's actually nothing behind it. But sometimes there can actually be rooms behind those. Okay, what do we got back here? Some more doors. Nothing in there just yet. Let's go back this way. Alright, nothing at the end of this place here. But sometimes there may actually be something through here. This time there's not, so that's good. We just have to double check that. Nothing behind here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's have a look through here. Anything up top here? We'll cut through this just to double check there's nothing behind here as well. Nothing there. And we'll double check this one as well. It seems like this has actually been messed with. But, oh no, this is where we came in. Of course. Wait, is this where we came in? I'm so confused. I'm so lost and so confused now. Oh gosh, what have I done to myself? I just randomly went in different directions and now I'm completely lost as to where I've gone. Let's go ahead and go back this way. I think this is where we came in and checked here. Yeah, we checked all of that. And we'll go back up these stairs here. I actually am not sure where we are at this point. But we're just going to have to wander around until we get our bearings again. Alright, we have a creeper friend back here. We're going to hurt him block there. Oh, okay, so we have ran into a silverfish. These guys can just reside randomly in some of the blocks in a stronghold. So all of these different blocks that are on the wall, any of them when you break them actually have potentially a silverfish residing within them. And if you don't hit them and kill them in one hit, they'll actually call their nearby friends. So if there is a block with a silverfish residing in it, when you damage one, he may actually call his nearby friends and they'll come to attack you. They're not, they're not exactly threatening. They're not going to really pose too much of a threat, but they're actually just really, really annoying to deal with. Alright, so my strategy to randomly run in different directions has not really paid off for us here because I've found myself a little bit lost. And it looks like there's a bit of a prison here. We can break in here. No one in there. Let's go ahead and put a torch up there. Keep everything nice and lit. Looks like that's just a naturally spawned cave under there. And we'll go back up our stairs here. Is there anything else? Let's check down the bottom of here. It looks like this area has been kind of torn up by the natural cave. What's over in there? Anything? Okay, that looks like that's that area where we went. This is the side of our library from here before. And let's check up in here. Let's check behind this. Nothing. Check behind this. Oh, another door. You can see that it's very easy to get lost in these kind of areas because they just kind of randomly arch off in random directions and none of it really makes any sense unless you're somehow very experienced with messing about in strongholds. But does this go anywhere? Okay, this is back to the backhand side of our library. Let's just go ahead and throw a torch down here to stop things from spawning. And we'll go back through here, back up the stairs. And where'd we come from? Let's go out through here. Did we check in here? Oh, did we check this chest? This is one that had a little bit of iron in it. Yep. What about out through here? Okay, what's down here? This looks extremely dark. Okay, we definitely haven't been here. Alright, more stairs. This is generally a good sign. Some creepers down here. Hello, sir. We don't want you to actually blow up because it'll make it a little bit easier for us to navigate through this place. Alright, more doors to break. Doors to open. I can hear some baby zombies wandering around. Now, I'm actually going to check behind these because I can hear a lot of cave monsters. I think it might be just the cave above or below us there somewhere. But when finding the portal, we want to just cover our bases and check behind some walls just to make sure that it hasn't been intersected by another cave and messed with the actual portal room itself. Alright, now where haven't we actually checked? Have we been down here? I'm going to go ahead and start putting a torch up high in these rooms with the actual fountains in them so I don't get lost. But it looks like we haven't been in here yet because we have some dark corners. Let's go ahead and check behind this door. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, alright. Alright, okay, so I think I know what I found here. Let's see. Let's turn the lights on and see what we see behind here. Alright, there's actually nothing in here. Sometimes these can have special spawns of monsters in them, but we'll go ahead and leave that one alone for now. That's lit up. There's nothing in there, nothing in there. Alright, so that was pretty much a dead end. Let's check in here. Oh, we got a chest. It's got an iron helmet. We don't have any interest in that at the moment. What else we got here? Another dead end. You can see these places seem to go on forever. And we're going to go ahead and check a couple behind this like we have been doing. And I actually am pretty low on coal, so I may as well grab a little bit of this. Just a couple. Mend up our pickaxe a little bit. Oh gosh, this is a long coal vein. Alright, there we go. A little bit of coal. Pretty good. Let's eat some steak here. Gosh, this place is very big. And we haven't stumbled upon the portal room. Now, in the past, I generally just kind of rely on my dumb luck to just run into the portal room almost straight away. And I don't think I've actually ever spent quite this long looking for a portal room in the stronghold. But that's no matter. The challenge is definitely welcomed. I forget which direction I've been going. What's behind this door? Anything down here? That's our library that we gutted. What's that down there? What was that? What? Where'd you go? Alright, that's fine. We'll leave the library alone. we'll go back out this way. Where do we come from here? Is there anything up here? Nope, just over here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and head out back this way. Did we check down here? Now, I'll go ahead and put a torch at the bottom of the... Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. It's like he didn't even see us either. Gosh. Alright, let's put a torch here because it's quite dark. Oh, gosh. Alright. So, we've had some silverfish spawn nearby, and this is going to kind of chain react here. We'll kind of show what happens when you don't one-hit the silverfish. You'll see his friends will appear from nearby, and they're just going to keep coming, and unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to deal with these guys because I can't one-hit them with my sweeping edge attacks, which are just kind of automatically happening with each of my attacks. So, we got some light in here. Let's check behind here. No, put a torch down. Light that up. Where are we going back here? Dead end, what it looks like to be anyway. We'll check each of these little parts in here just in case. A little bit of iron there. No big deal. And I accidentally just broke a silverfish block. It's no problem. Let's go ahead and kill him. Now, ideally, you really want to jump and hit these guys to make sure that they die first time every time to save yourself some trouble. Anything in there? Nope. Let's place a torch so that's nice and lit up. Okay, bit of lava, no problem. We'll just ignore that for the time being. That can light up. What we might do is we'll actually try and cover some of this lava here so we can get through and just block that off just to make it a bit safer. Now, just because I'm curious... Okay, there's definitely nothing up here. Sometimes, lava, or not sometimes, generally there is lava in the portal room, so just in case that source of lava was the portal room itself, I wanted to check it. Hello, friend. What are you doing over here? Alright, now, you know, at this point, I'm pretty lost. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing, where the portal room is, but we're just going to keep on looking here because it has to be here somewhere. Alright, now this could quite well have been one of the biggest strongholds I've had the pleasure of searching, and I've spotted something at the end of the hallway here, and I believe that is our portal room. So we're going to head up here, check the chest here, nothing too special, just a bunch of iron again, and we're going to go ahead and block off this spawner here, because this is a silverfish spawner, and we don't want them popping up all over the room. We're actually going to fill in this lava here, because we don't want any of that nearby. That's a little bit dangerous. And we're going to go ahead and light up the room nicely here. And we got some silverfish spawning. Of course we do. Come on, bucko. There we go. I'm going to make sure we one-shot it there. Let's go ahead and put our bucket here. And we'll go ahead and fill in this lava. There we go. Alright. So we've got a nice lit up looking portal room. And we've just almost ran out of torches. We only got one left. Let's go ahead and put it in the middle there. And put a new stack in here like so. Now... I like to light up this this silverfish spawner because you never know when this may come in handy. As it stands right now, there's no real reason to actually keep the silverfish spawner because, you know, they're kind of useless. You know, silverfish don't drop any loot, they drop a very little amount of XP, and they're kind of just annoying. So, an argument could be made for just breaking it, and... I don't want to recommend you guys break it without doing it myself first, so I'm going to take George here and we're going to break this silverfish spawner. Because as of right now in this game, it's more worth it to just break that for the XP than it is to keep it for anything else. So yeah, we'll go ahead and break that there. Now, this is pretty great. We found our stronghold, thank God, and we found our portal room in it as well. So that is... I'm pretty stoked that we actually found it. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was actually going to, but we got there in the end, and everything is fine and dandy down here. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to... we'll make sure this room is lit up just nice and well here. We'll put a couple extra torches in, because we don't want any dark spots, and we don't want anything kind of messing with us while we're in here. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to come back here, and we're going to block off... actually, we're going to open this up, and make sure this is nice and lit. Same with this end here. Make sure this is nice and lit. And then we'll actually block this off here because we don't want any monsters or anything messing with us while we're messing around in our portal room. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a nether portal here as well. So there's a few ways I could do this. I could just build the nether portal at the end of the room here. But since we have these like kind of jail cells here, I'm going to go ahead and build it in here. because I think that's it's just kind of cool to do. So I can go ahead and build a 2x3 nether portal here, but I don't actually have enough obsidian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this room here, and we're actually going to mine out this bit of obsidian under our portal here, because we need a total of 10 blocks to actually make our portal. So let's go ahead and break these back ones here, and hopefully there's no silverfish in them. And we're going to need 4 more blocks of obsidian. So let's go ahead and grab these. Alright, now for the sake of my OCD, I broke all of them but the center one, and we're going to replace the rest of them with, what can we replace them with? Something that's not ugly. Look, diorite's pretty ugly, but let's just go ahead and do it anyway. Let's go ahead and circle this with a bit of diorite. Not the most pretty block in the world, but at least it stands out. Anyway, we're going to come back into here, and we're going to build ourselves a nether portal. So we're going to dig out a little section in the wall here. Since it'll fit nicely in here, we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like so, and then we're going to dig 1, 2 like there, 3 there, 2 there, and then another 3 on the side. We're going to take our obsidian here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we're going to take our flinted steel, and we're going to ignite our portal, and we're going to head to the nether and see where this is coughing us out. Alright, so we're in a nice open location on a new portal by the looks of things, and we're going to go ahead and press F3, and we're going to take our location here as well. So we're at minus 149, 54, and minus 99, which is actually, from memory, not too far away from our other nether portal. So we'll be able to connect these up later, but we'll save that for another episode. We're going to head back through into our stronghold here, and we will probably end the episode there. Now, obviously, the next thing we want to do is head into the end and fight the Ender Dragon. To do that, we're going to have to put a couple of these Eyes of Ender into this portal here and completely fill it, so we can just place one like that, and we're going to go ahead and put another 9, but we'll save that until the next episode, because we're going to put all of the eyes in here, and we're going to jump in and fight the Ender Dragon in the next episode, which is also why I brought myself a bed. I'm actually going to put this bed down here, and if it's nighttime, it is, we're actually going to sleep here and set our respawn points. So, because if we're fighting the dragon and we happen to die, which I really hope we don't, we'll at least respawn right here and be able to jump straight back into the end portal and continue fighting the dragon and hopefully pick up all of our loot again. But we're going to end the episode there, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Prime Survival. Cheers, guys.